everyone, it's Amy, and today in my kitchen, I'm making chewy pumpkin cookies. Think of these as like your favorite snickerdoodle, but I've loaded them with extra cinnamon, extra pumpkin, pecans, and white chocolate. So let's get started. In your mixing bowl, you're going to need a paddle attachment, and you're going to add in half a cup of melted butter and 3/4 cup of light brown sugar. Let's get that mixed up. All right, to this I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. This is what's going to add some of that pumpkin flavor. And we're going to add in an extra egg yolk just to make these cookies a little extra chewy. And you'll need about a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. You can measure it if you like to. I'm just going to pour it in for what I'm feeling today. All right, let's get this blended together. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to add in the dry ingredients. We've got 1½ cups of flour. And in this bowl, I have half a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1½ teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice mix. And mix that together. It smells like fall in here. And just as it starts to come together, you want to turn it off because we're going to add in the stars, which are half a cup of white chocolate chips and half a cup of chopped pecans. And now we're going to get those mixed in. Okay, for these cookies, you're going to want to get 2 tablespoons of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon and mix that together. Like I said, these are like snickerdoodles. So we're going to take the cookie dough and drop it into the cinnamon sugar mix before we bake them, and that's going to give these cookies a really good crunch. And I've got a 2 tablespoon cookie scoop. The nice thing about using a cookie scoop is that all of your cookies will be the same size, so they'll bake evenly. You're going to get your cookie ball, and then you're going to take the top of it, and you're just going to dip the top into the cinnamon sugar. You're going to repeat for all the cookies. We're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 11 to 13 minutes. If your cookies are too fluffed up, you can give them a quick pat on the top before they cool. So I'll be right back. All right, here we go. These look amazing. We're going to let them cool a minute before I dig into them. Let's break this guy open so you can see just how delicious they look. Enjoy.